Good morning, Eric Clark here, Lewis and Clark CRE Group, sponsored by EXP Commercial. I'm going to take you through a 7-lesson series called Lessons from the Hayfield. Hope you enjoy these. Lesson 1 from Lessons in the Hayfield, preparation before the harvest. That whatsoever one will sow, one will reap. You know, before the farmer can bale hay, he must prepare all of the equipment, get his team ready, get everybody in the field, cut, turn, let the hay dry in the sun. Preparation reveals belief in the harvest to come. For those of you who are in real estate business and you're preparing to grow your business, you must be prepared in every aspect. Systems, processes, the seeds you plant through relationships, training, and they will be the ones that consistently will produce your harvest for tomorrow. To those who've been entrusted to be a property owner and maybe you're considering selling, understand that zoning and access and entitlement details will position your property for its best value. Things to think about: preparation before the harvest. Thank you for joining me for this lesson 1. Have a blessed and productive day. Eric Clark here with you. Remember, I invest in land and lives because the harvest we build today should feed generations for tomorrow. This is lesson 2 in our 7-part series, Lesson from the Hayfield. Lesson 2, timing is everything. The book of Ecclesiastes, we are told that there is a time and place for everything under heaven and a purpose. You know, if hay is baled too soon, it molds. Too late, it loses its worth. The right timing produces lasting value. For those of you who are building your real estate business, timing matters. When to follow up, when to launch, and when to let things mature. Timing is very important. To those of you who have been entrusted as landowners and you're considering selling, the timing of your sell with the right market cycle, it can turn one offer into a great one. Remember, you only have one time to sell your piece of property. And your property should not be on sale, but it should be for sale. And you should want to maximize the value of your property. Timing. Hope you've enjoyed this small segment, lesson 2, Lessons in the Hayfield. Wishing you wisdom in your timing today. Eric Clark here signing out. Remember, I invest in land and lives because the harvest we build today should feed generations for tomorrow. Good morning, Eric Clark here. We're doing lesson 3 today of the 7 lessons of Lessons from the Hayfield. Today's lesson: teamwork builds the load. The wall had collapsed. There was a war going on. In one hand, they were building the wall, loading bricks. In the other hand, they had the sword. They were working together. Teamwork. You know, no one builds hay alone. It takes a team. It takes coordination. Drivers, stackers, haulers, each role making the harvest possible. For those of you who are building a real estate business, remember that unity breaks barriers, and you want to surround yourself by those who will harvest with you. It makes the harvest possible. For those of you who have been entrusted as landowners and may be considering selling, remember, a unified team, a broker, a surveyor, an engineer, an attorney creates momentum and stronger results for you. This wraps up lesson 3. May your team stay strong and your harvest plentiful. Eric Clark here with you signing out. Remember, I invest in land and lives because the harvest we build today will build lasting results for generations to come. Good day to you. Eric Clark here with Barron and Winston. We're doing our 7 series part of Lessons from the Hayfield. Today is lesson 4. Hard work builds character. Galatians 6:9 tells us, don't grow weary in well-doing, for in due season you'll reap if you faint not. I understand going through difficult seasons. I do. Don't faint. Don't grow weary. The field is hot. The work is heavy. Perseverance builds strength and character, and farmers know every bale represents effort, patience, and faith. Faith in the work that was done before, faith in the harvest that's going to come, faith in the results of what the hay is going to bring to feed the livestock. For those of you who are building your real estate business, persistence through challenging, difficult seasons separates professionals from the pretenders. Keep working hard with excellence and never, ever quit before the harvest. And to those who've been entrusted as landowners and you're considering selling your land, steady diligence, from surveys to rezoning to negotiations, ensures your labor produces lasting results. That's lesson 4 from Lessons from the Hayfield. Keep pressing forward, stay faithful, and don't grow weary in well-doing, for in good season you'll reap if you faint not. This is Eric Clark, and remember, I invest in land and lives because the harvest that we work for and that we build today will provide for generations to come in the future. Have a great day. Good morning. Eric Clark here with you. Lewis and Clark CRE Group, sponsored by EXP Commercial. This is lesson 5 in our 7-part series, Lessons from the Hayfield. Today's probably one of my favorites. Lesson 5, gratitude for the harvest. As we come toward the Thanksgiving season, one of my favorite passages is found in Psalms 100 and talks about being grateful, being appreciative. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and to his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and honor his name. Wow. So as the sun sets over a field of the bales of hay that the farmer has worked, the farmer with gratitude, he looks out. He's thankful for the provisions. He's thankful for the labor that has produced the reaping all summer long and now the harvest of the hay. For those of you who are building a real estate business, remember, gratitude keeps your heart right in the good times and in the difficult times. Thankful for every client, thankful for every opportunity, thankful for every relationship, thankful for each closing, for each lesson learned. And to those who've been entrusted to be a landowner and you're considering selling your property, gratitude for your land's history, as well as the purpose that it might serve for the future next generations, next chapters as you consider selling your property. Be thankful for the whole story, for the heritage, and for the position it's putting you in the future. This is Eric Clark. Thankful to be here with you today. Thank you for sharing some of your time today. Remember, I invest in land and lives because the harvest we build today should feed generations for tomorrow. Hello again, Eric Clark here with you. This is lesson 6 in our 7-part series of Lessons from the Hayfield. Lesson 6, seasons come and seasons go. Not every season is a welcome season. Not every season is a season that you enjoy. Some seasons bring trials, discouragement, betrayal, lack of trust in systems and processes and people, disappointing times, anxiety. You know, it's the darkest just before the morning. Seasons come and seasons go. For those of you who are building a real estate business, you know what? Don't fret a slow season. Take that opportunity to reflect. Take that opportunity to grow better relationships. Take that opportunity to improve systems and processes. Take that opportunity to become more intentional and more disciplined with your routine. If you're a property owner and you're looking to sell, consider a slow season where you can prepare, do your due diligence, get everything together, get all of your paperwork together, get your surveys together, find your title work, so on and so forth. Surround yourself with the best people so that when you do go from one season to the other, you're prepared and you're ready to go. It's been a joy sitting out here with you this morning with Barron and Winston. Remember, seasons come and seasons go. This is Eric Clark, and I invest in land and lives because the harvest we build today will feed generations for tomorrow. Have a great day. Eric Clark here with you once again with the Lewis and Clark CRE Group, sponsored by EXP Commercial. This is our last lesson in the 7 lessons learning from the Hayfield. I hope you've enjoyed these meditations and thoughts. Hope they've been helpful to you. Today, it's very important. Lesson 7, stewardships over ownership. In Corinthians, we're told, moreover, it's required that stewards, that they be found faithful. Farmers know that they're caretakers of the soil, They're not owners of it. Their work feed generations that they may never meet. For those of you who are considering building your real estate business and trying to grow your real estate business, consider this. Stewardship means mentoring, training, and guiding, and multiplying what's been entrusted to you. For those of you who've been entrusted as a landowner and you're considering, do you sell your property? Think of this. This is so important. True stewardship means transferring your land's purpose with integrity and vision. That can be really hard. I've had the privilege of representing several beautiful people who are in their silver years, and they've had to practice good stewardship, and they've sold their property at the right time, but then they've reinvested and took that stewardship of something that was in their family for 50, 60, 70, 100 years. They practiced stewardship and they made a transition for generations to come. It's been a beautiful thing to watch. I hope that these series of videos maybe been helpful to many of you as you're contemplating different decisions in your life. The 7 lessons from the Hayfield. This completes our series. I trust you've enjoyed walking through this with me. Remember, I'm Eric Clark, and I invest in lives because the harvest we build today should feed generations to come. Bless you.